Good day, traders, and welcome to the video presentation of the RobotFX Renko Expert Advisor. An expert advisor that makes it possible for MetaTrader to create Renko Charts. As you probably know already, MetaTrader doesn't have this option, and all you can trade on using the MetaTrader, otherwise a very good trading platform, is the Candlesticks chart, as you can see it, the pin bars, and the line chart, which is rather useless, in my opinion at least. Now, to have your chart looking from, let's say, this into this, all you have to do is open the navigator. After you, of course, visited our website, downloaded your version of the RobotFX Renko Chart Expert Advisor, you can use the drop-down menu here in the sidebar. Just select it and the download will start automatically. We're not going to do it right now. So open the navigator and drag the RobotFX Renko Chart Expert Advisor, or double click it from the navigator list so it will attach on the chart. Remember that if you are trying this on a live account, if you want to use it on a live account, you must purchase it first, and we will send you your live version, and you have to enter your client email right here in the client email box. If you are using it on a demo account, it doesn't matter. Just ignore that box, and for now we are leaving all the settings as they are. And at this point we have the Expert Advisor attached on this chart, and what it does, it basically uses the logs, the MetaTrader logs, the history chart, to create this Renko chart based on the price action and the price movement. Now, after or before you attach the Expert Advisor on the chart, switch this to M1, 1 minute. Basically follow the instructions that appear on the screen and scroll back. You can use the page up, down buttons, or the home button or the keyboard. You might want to untick this, scroll the chart to the end of. Okay, so scroll back until you have at least, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, as many as you can months on M1 again. As many as you can months loaded on the chart. That's to make sure the MetaTrader has that history information, because if it doesn't have it already, when you scroll back, scroll to home, click the home button, the MetaTrader will load from the broker server, will download them. Once that's done, we don't care more about this. We don't care anymore about this chart. Only make sure you leave it to M1. Now, what we have to do is click the File button and then open offline. Because this, the Renko chart, basically it will be an offline chart. It is built by the MetaTrader. It's not, let's say, given by the trader or. So click the File, open offline, and from here we will choose the pounds and yen chart, M2. As you can see, all the other charts, the default ones, they have the corresponding time frame. M1 chart, M5 chart, M15 chart, 1 hour, day chart, and so on. The M2 chart is the one created by the Expert Advisor. Let me go back to the Expert Advisor to rather clarify this. So this is the pound yen M2 chart. That M2 chart is given by the open the Expert Advisor properties settings by this value, time frame. And here you can enter any time frame you want. Only make sure it doesn't match the time frame, the default time frame of the MetaTrader. So don't enter 1, because we already have an M1. right here. Okay, don't enter 5. We already have an M5. Any other value is acceptable. Let's say 444. Now we can close this chart because it is no longer updated. And do the process again. Open the, you already see it here in the instruction. Click the file menu, open offline, and scroll to pound yen 444. We still have M2. It doesn't disappear. It doesn't get deleted. It's only that another chart is created. M2444, and this is the Renko chart that we want to get and want to obtain. We can get rid of the grids, and there are no other things to do except for well, now search for an entry or an exit to your trade. It's important to say, as you can also read the instructions here, do not close this window. Do not close this chart. The chart where you attach the RobotFX Renko Expert Advisor must stay open, because the excuse me, the Expert Advisor will continuously create based on the price movement on this chart. That means that it won't do much during the weekends, except rely on all the history data. It will continuously create this Renko chart, and for this Renko chart to update and to be able to trade on it, to attach any other expert advisor on it, you will have to do one more thing, the Renko chart. Right click on the chart, click the properties, go to common, and untick this option, offline chart. By unclicking this option, offline chart, we are basically telling the MetaTrader that we can trade on this chart. Again, just follow the simple steps. Once you attach the expert advisor on the M1 chart, just follow the steps from 0 to 5. And if you want it to look better, you can also attach any other indicators. This is how my Renko chart looks like. Sorry, I've messed it up. I'll just open the offline chart again. No worries. Nothing bad happens. And I'm on 444 now. Right click, template, and I have an already saved template called Fluid Renko. This is how my Renko chart looks like, to give you an idea. These are other various indicators that I'm using, and by the way, I'm trading on the Renko chart created by the Renko Chart Expert Advisor. I'm trading using the RobotFX Fluid Expert Advisor. Also can be found on our website. It's an expert advisor that trades with the trend, but that's another discussion. So this is just well, for visual, for a better understanding. I just added a channel, a stochastic bar that basically told me I should have entered a sell here, another sell here. That would have been a fail, and another one here. The last three, let's say the last three signals. But we're not talking about trading. We're talking about this expert advisor, and this is all it does. And there's no other settings to talk about, really. Everything is quite explicit. I'm using the default bar size. It has two options to create the Renko brick. This being the length of the Renko brick, which by default is 10 pips or 100 points on the chart. You can change this to whatever length you want. Let's say, excuse me again, we want to make it 20 pips, just change the bar size to 20. I'm just going to give you the settings that show on the chart. We'll never use this probably. Change the bar size to 20, and the change is reflected automatically. The Renko chart, it's built instantly. Change it to 50, for example, 50 pips, which is huge, and that's how the chart looks like. And there is also the option to use the average true range indicator to build a Renko chart based on the average true range indicator. If we set it to true, that assumes you are familiar with the average true range, and I won't go into details about that, unfortunately. It's a default indicator that comes with the MetaTrader, and you can find it in the indicators folder, the navigator. So I set the use the ATR bars to true, and now the expert advisor will build the Renko bars based on the ATR indicator. Not my favorite. I always use well, that's my personal preference. I always use a fixed size, which is usually 10 pips, because to me it gives the feeling that 10 pips on the Renko chart is closer to the H1 time frame on Candlesticks, and only that the price is reflected, the price action is reflected much better on the Renko. So I usually disable this. You have the option to build a chart offline. I always set it to true. It will most likely not work if you try to use it during the weekend, if it's not set to true. Everything else, it's not important, except for the show weeks maybe, and that's just for the visual. The weeks, if show weeks is set to true, then the chart will also show this, well, weeks we call them, this spikes. This being the, like, I mean, if this is annoying for you and you want to see this, these spikes, these lines, simply set this to false. Show weeks false. Then we got rid of them, and the chart looks more clear. So this is how to use the RobotFX Renko Expert Advisor. If you find it useful, please download it, use it. Try with the demo version. Remember, whatever you download from our website, well, for free, which is, whatever you download from our website, it works on demo accounts only. If you try to use it on live accounts, it will close your MetaTrader. So it's a free download for demo accounts. However, if you find it useful and if you think it will help you in your trade, then you must buy it. The cost for this is very low, only $39 at the moment of shooting this video. And it's a one-time payment, no subscriptions. After that, free updates for life per client request whenever there is a new update, or if there is a new update for it, and then you can find this in our blog. Only this. Thank you for watching, and well, I hope you find this useful. Have a good day.